Now, whilst all of us thought that Oba Gucci and the story surrounding him and Omo Cynthia Adebanjo is over, while we all thought this is the end of it, no one is talking about Obato War Canvas Nuri Agbada, according to Mohbad's lyrics. Whilst we all thought it was the end of whatever, like it is not the king. In fact, some people, it all started with Sam Larry. It jumped into Obaguchi. There are talks like, oh, he's spending the father of Liam. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to hear from the sister. Everywhere is on fire right now. You're about to hear this audio recording, this leaked audio recording. You're about to hear the confirmation. In fact, right now, the update that dropped on our desk is that Cynthia, she has realized that those that were backing her up, I'm not saying supporting her, I'm not talking of social media supporters, those that were backing her up because they do not want her to face any direct pressure, so that she will not crack and then open her mouth, and in opening of her mouth there will be an explosive leak, an explosive expose that certain people do not want to be part of. Now the question is this: can they just delete her and let it end? If they do so, there will be fingers pointing. Who knows who she might have shared certain talks and stories with. So it is now a case of the devil chasing someone and the deep blue sea. Both of them equals RIP. But which one will come first? Ladies and gentlemen, get yourself prepared. This is going to be a roller coaster. Now, we have Yomi Fabi, actor, activist, and certain people are trying to link him up. They said, oh, Yomi Fabi, since you're against Mohbad's father, it means you are working alongside Shekpeteri, aka Queen Mother, aka whatever. I'm talking of Iyabo Ojo. And a lot of things have been said. Why? You are going to find out a lot of things. And I want you to judge this for yourselves. Not so long, Yomi Fabi appeared on, if you have not watched that video, please watch it. It dropped some bombshell. And also, the guy who is said to be in the 3-second video alongside Mohbad, he also spoke. He said some things. If you have not watched that video, you'll be seeing it at the end of this one. It was just posted some few hours ago. Go watch it. This is serious. I want you to stay put, and get the grasp of it. Like, share, tap on the subscribe button. You'll be listening to Grandma Auntie breaking it down, saying this is how it happened, this is what happened. Please like and share. Very important. Let this go viral. Tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Returning subscribers and those that have been here, I say very big thank you to you. And to those that have tapped on the thanks button, the one with the love icon, $sign in the middle of it, may God bless you. May God replenish your pockets. May that your pocket never run dry. Let us get right into it. Still on justice and justice for Mohbad.
Ṣẹ́sì mi ṣe mọ́kọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣẹ́rí tí mo sọ fún lọ́rọ̀ mo ní ọlọ́run àtijọ́ ló máa ń pẹ́ kó tó múyàn ti sìn jẹ́ẹ̀tì ni ṣẹ́rí ìgbà tí kéèsì yẹn kọ́kọ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ bàbá fúnra rẹ̀ ò ronú DNA ṣebí wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ corona inquest ni wọ́n fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ ibẹ̀ ni àṣírí ti tú pé paternity ńkọ́ torí ẹ̀ ni bàbá yẹn ṣe ń bá wọn jà paternity ọmọ yẹn tóun ò gbé fún bàbá wa àgbàdo bàbá kó mẹ́wàá ronú pa àbí pẹ̀lú nǹkan tọmọ yìí sọ fílẹ̀ tó sọ fílẹ̀ 1 + 1 = 2 ṣé ẹ mọ̀ wípé tó bá jẹ́ wípé òun ti lahùn fáwọn Ìyábọ̀ àti Tótó Díkè láti lẹ̀ pé báyìí tó ti sọ òtítọ́ fún wọn for the first time ó ṣeé ṣe kí pressure má sí much lórí pé kó lọ exhume òkú yẹn jáde. Ṣé mọ̀ pé later Ìyábọ̀ wá ń sọ pé òun regret wípé ká ló mọ̀ bí kíní ṣe máa come out nìyí, ò ní jẹ́ kó wú òkú yẹn jáde, kì í ṣe torí toxicology and autopsy o, torí DNA yẹn gangan ni o wú jáde. Ṣé mọ̀ pé DNA ò ní ṣe é ṣe, ó ti lọ nìyẹn. But torí pé wọ́n ti wá wú jáde yẹn, tí bàbá wa dúró lórí DNA yẹn pé tóun ò bá ṣe DNA wọn ò ní sí òkú yẹn, ibi tí wàhálà ti dé sí gbogbo ọlọ́run nìyẹn.
ẹ wo Daddy Prince, Mohbad fúnra rẹ̀ ló wọnú Ìyábọ̀ Òjó. Ó mọ̀ pé everybody ò look lọ wípé wọ́n pa òun ni, wípé everybody concentrate lórí Naira Marley, Sam Larry. Òun kò mọ bó ṣe sọ. Mohbad wéyàn kan wọnú ẹ̀ ní ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ́ pa àwọn ọlọ́pàá onídòkúdò ni wọ́n. So Mohbad gan tó fi tó díke kọrin tó wá fi ìyàwó ẹ̀ ṣàpèjúwe mọ́ pé ó ń fún wa láwọn sáìnì kan ni ó ń tẹ̀ láti máa jẹ́ ká mọ bó ìyàwó òun ṣe wà bó ṣe rí inú ayé. So Ìyábọ̀ Òjó fúnra rẹ̀ ó ti ṣe tọkọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó bọ́, tó bá jẹ́ ó mọ̀ pé báyìí ló ṣe máa rí ni kò ní ṣe. Wọ́n ti exhume, àṣírí ti ń tú. In fact gan ìyàwó fúnra rẹ̀ gan ó pẹ̀ láwọn tó parọ́ mọ́ Naira Marley, Sam Larry. Irú narrative yẹn náà lọ gbé fún ìyá Mohbad tóun náà sunkún sí tó ń jẹ lẹ́nu. Ṣóyè yín ìgbà tó máa fi find out ìgbà tó máa fi find out ìgbà tó máa fi find out.
Tó ń jẹ́.
Àwọn ẹrú Kàrímọ́ náà ti pẹ̀lú wa, wọ́n máa lọ ń gẹ̀ẹ́tì kínní ni wọ́n á wá lórúkọ ọkùnrin lórúkọ ọba kan ọkọ lórúkọ kínní kan wọ́n á wá máa fi kọ́mẹ́ǹtì ń bèbà.
mo fẹ́ kẹ́ start láti ṣe ẹ̀rẹ̀ padà again ẹjọ́ ẹ start padà thank you.
ibi iṣẹ́ ni mo wà, iṣẹ́ kí àdẹ ni mò ń ṣe, arúgbó ni mò ń tọ́jú bọ̀ tẹ́yẹ kí n sáré bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ní ìgbà tí ọ̀rọ̀ Arífá le gan, tí Arífá sọ wípé èèyàn kan wá bá òun sọ̀rọ̀, èmi pé ẹni tó súnmọ́ ẹni tí wọ́n ń pè ní bàbá bébì, èmi dẹ̀ sọ fún wọn because nígbà yẹn èmi sì ń believe pé bàbá Mohbad ló sáré sin Mohbad. Ìgbà tí mo wá bá bàbá Mohbad fúnra rẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀, tí mo wá gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí bàbá Mohbad sọ, ìgbà yẹn mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá mọ̀ pé bàbá Mohbad ò mọ̀ nípa bí wọ́n ṣe tètè sin ọmọ yẹn. Èmi ni mo bá bàbá yẹn sọ̀rọ̀, mo ní pé kán jáde síta kí wọ́n tó bá jẹ́ wípé wọn ò mọ̀ nípa ọmọ tó wà lọ́wọ́ Wùnmí, pé àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ sí wọn yẹn ó ti pọ̀ jù, kán jáde síta. Táìgbà yẹn ni wọ́n gbé Arífá, ni wọ́n gbé Veron. Èmi ni mo sọ fún wọn pé Veron ò mọ kankan nípa ẹ̀, wípé kán gbé Arífá. Arífá máa gbọ́ mi, èmi ò kí ànípa ògùn. Tó bá mọ ibi tí mo ti wá nídòó Fábọ́rọ̀, wàá sáré kàtàkàtà. Inú ògùn ni wọ́n bí mi sí, inú ògùn ni wọ́n tún bí mi sí, ṣùgbọ́n mo mọ̀ nípa Ọlọ́run dáadáa. Sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà láàrin ìwọ àti Wùnmí, sọ wípé o ò ṣiṣẹ́ fún Wùnmí, sọ wípé kì í ṣe iṣẹ́ Wùnmí ló ń jẹ́. Ìkíní nìyẹn. Ìkejì, nípa wà láàrin Yomi àti Ìyábọ̀ Òjó, ó ní lórí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Láti lè free bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà lẹ́wọ̀n ni Yomi compromise pẹ̀lú Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ni láti lè free bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Òun ló ṣe ń wá ẹ̀sùn sí bàbá lọ́ba lẹ́sẹ̀. New Jersey ni mò ń gbé l'Amẹ́ríkà. Tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ tó bá lè mo lè wá sí Nàìjíríà. Bọ̀ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ ní wípé gbogbo iṣẹ́ tí oníkálukú bá ń ṣe lábẹ́ ọ̀run ló máa gbà á. bọ̀ lórí ọmọ tó wà lọ́wọ́ òun nìyẹn àṣírí kan wà níbẹ̀ kì í ṣọ̀rọ̀ tí mo lè sọ lórí afẹ́fẹ́ gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo mọ̀ ní wípé kì í ṣe Mohbad ló lọ́mọ yẹn. bí Wùnmí ṣe sọ wípé 101% ló ṣùọ̀ fóun pé òun ní ọmọ yẹn lèmi náà sọ wípé 120% kì í ṣe Mohbad ló ní ọmọ yẹn. Mohbad kọ́ ló ní ọmọ yẹn. ẹni tó ní ọmọ yẹn ó wà nípa kan Wùnmí mọ ọmọ ó mọ ẹni tó ní but ojú tí Wùnmí kò lè sọ̀rọ̀ kí Wùnmí má bàa ṣòfò ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì because ibi tá à ń fojú sí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn ọ̀nà lè má gbàgbẹ́ yọ o ẹ dìímú níbi tá à ń fojú sí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn ọ̀nà lè má gbàgbẹ́ yọ torí náà ni Wùnmí ṣe jáde síta because àwọn tí Wùnmí rò bíi pé wọ́n máa fẹ̀yìntì òun gbogbo wọn ti ń jáwọ́ o bọ̀kí tí Wùnmí má bàa gbé òun ló ṣe ń jáde sọ̀rọ̀ mélòó ni Wùnmí jáde sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. then the last thing ni pé Wùnmí ó fẹ́ kí wọ́n ìgbà tí Wùnmí ti gbọ́ pé tíṣù DNA náà máa ṣe ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tó bá ṣe tíṣù DNA yẹn ó mọ̀ pé Mohbad 100% kọ́ ló lọ́mọ ṣùgbọ́n níbi tí ọmọ yẹn ti wá ẹ máa mọ̀ wọ́n ibi tí gbogbo wa fojú sí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn ọ̀nà lè má gbàbẹ́ o.
I don't need to talk too much about that because the gladiators and generals on this platform, they understand that statement that you gave. It was just like a confirmation of what we already know. So that one does not even deserve echoing or reverberating anymore. It's there for the blind to see. It's there for even the deaf to hear. Everybody knows that fact. Going further about Arifa, like I said, Arifa is like a boy, as in Arifa is like a slave. He goes anywhere his master directs him. So will you coming out to say Arifa is working for Wunmi? That one is not even. I will not contest it at all. I will not and also people that have gone into detention in justice of Mohbad, all of them have come back to be something different. Maybe they are resetting their brains in that detention. As soon as they come out, they will start doing nonsense. All of them, even Veron that came out, he became somebody else, only that the differences were not that magnificent, were not that obvious. Do you understand? That one was able to control himself. Do you get it? He was able to control himself to a certain extent. But he did not come out the same way he went to the detention. Something changed in them. Go and look at 4-2. 4-2. When she went into that place, she was different. When she came out, she started pushing another narrative. The DNA is no longer their problem. Do you understand? That will tell you that as soon as they go into that place, something resets their brains. It's like they get new orders. They get new directive from that detention. And when they come out, they are always a different version of their initial self. So Arifa working for Wunmi, that one is a double mark. Arifa can work for anybody. As long as you be giving Arifa common for 5,000. Arifa that was begging somebody that was working in Arab country. Somebody that was working in Arab country. Àwọn tó lọ ń ṣe ní Arab country tí wọ́n fi ṣe bí ọ̀fà lọ sí Arab country. Ẹni ẹlẹ́ni tí ò lówó lọ́wọ́, Arifa ń béèrè common be 5,000 or 10,000 lọ́wọ́ ẹni yẹn. Imagine. So Arifa can work for anybody as long as you have your money. Arifa can pack your pool as long as you have your money. Arifa can do anything for money. When you see somebody talk pé alápá ìkéni, You and I should not be surprised. Ó lè ṣe àwọn iṣẹ́ tó bá ti lágbára lọ, Arifa will do it. Bẹ́ẹ̀ pé kó parọ́ mọ́ yẹn, kó tako yẹn, kó ṣe àgbẹ̀fò, Arifa will do it. So Arifa working for Wunmi, that one is not a new thing to me, please. And I will not contest that. Another thing about Yomi and Iyabo Ojo, your observation is very, very right. Since Yomi came to this judge for Mohbad, Yomi has never spoken ill about Iyabo Ojo. In fact, Yomi has never condemned the actions of Iyabo Ojo. Iyabo Ojo that diverted the public attention to Naira Marley. Iyabo Ojo that wanted people to lynch Naira Marley to death. Yomi has never condemned her actions. Yomi and Iyabo Ojo, they are not like 5 and 6. They are good friends. They are best of friends. So we can also agree that Iyabo Ojo is working from inside, or is working on a low profile, and Yomi is working on high profile. We can agree that Iyabo Ojo is now giving instructions to Yomi to work with. So it is now Yomi that is fronting for Iyabo Ojo, being used to give out demeaning information, demeaning narrative against Emperor Joseph Aloba. So Yomi is working for Iyabo Ojo. Iyabo Ojo is the godmother for the killer, which is Wunmi Adebanjo. No wonder everything Yomi said he has done concerning Wunmi getting arrested, everything was just an exercise in futility. So you can say categorically that he is working with Iyabo Ojo and working technically. He may not want to accept it. Like that's why I said Yomi and Wunmi, they are in partnership. They are just partners as it stands today. They are working together. So they are not working against each other. They are working for each other. They are working together to destroy justice for Mohbad. That is my conclusion. And which other Arifa? Yeah, I've talked about Arifa. I talked about Iyabo Ojo. No, that is what I think. And for the DNA, we will hold on with our belief for now that boy Liam belonged to the hopper of Elegusi. That is what we believe until somebody comes with the stronger evidence. Thank you. God bless you.
General, you know, everybody already know about what Iyabo did with Justice for Mohbad. So it does make sense that she will sit back and ask somebody else to continue where she stopped. Because the police themselves, for some funny reason, why you are talking now, I keep asking my spirit, why would the police mention that Iyabo was here last week if it is not God that actually let that out from them? They have no reason to tell Yomi that Iyabo has been here. Nobody is discussing Iyabo. The narration that they went for does not concern Iyabo in any way. And for them now to say Iyabo has been here last week, it is God in his infinite power that make them make that statement. For a day like this, so that we can connect our truth together, the dots together. I will say that truly and truly, you know the funny part of it. The funny part of this is this mama that came up to talk. Every time I saw a name, it's like Iyabo Ojo offspring, whatever for me. And I will be talking in my spirit. Could this be Iyabo Ojo? Could this be Iyabo Ojo? Even this evening, when she entered the live show, I saw the time she came in. And in my spirit, like, is she Iyabo Ojo? So this is to tell us that Iyabo Ojo is very much in this, using Yomi as a face. I'm pushing the narrative through, or their narrative through Yomi. Hence, she's not coming out to talk anymore because Yomi is doing the bid for her. So I will say yes, I believe in that one. But as for the DNA or the father of Liam, I will swallow that with a little pinch of salt, at least for now. Thank you.
I need to say something.
Exactly.
They are operating on the same level, the same pattern. The issue right from the beginning, we didn't see it. I decoded that for mommy. That what mommy said. Arifa has been with Wunmi from the beginning of this struggle, when we got to know him. That lie about, I saw Oba's car. I saw someone, the fake telephone arrangement, right? He has been on Wunmi's part. We don't know. The same way Yomi is saying they want to get money from us where they are being paid for the other side. It's like a wolf come in the form of a sheep. This is the same way they are operating. Now they have to start going with full force. Even that that protest where Mommy Richgrave went to with the array for National Assembly or whatever they went to, Arifa knew about Yomi plans to go away to like stage it that it was being what they are looking after for him. They're after him. They want to kidnap him or whatever. Arifa is part of the game. I'm telling you. It's now everything is. We are decoding it. We are getting there. They are all evil. Evil now, people. They are working for me. I'm telling you. And I just want to say something about Latisne. It's not that Latisne purposely. We all know, some of us that knows him before this justice for Mohbad. Someone is behind the scene talking. He himself he always hold meeting with some of his members, panelists and all that. So, but someone is there telling him what to do. That is why you can see him is debating, is going. I'm not saying he's doing it purposely. I'm not speaking for him, but this is what is happening. But it's too late. They messed up everything.
That platform came out and tell us to stop mentioning Oba. To stop mentioning Oba. And so that Ale no law. To stop mentioning. So people stop mentioning Oba. It got to a point he asked everybody to be begging Oba on behalf of Arifa. People were begging. Then, as if that is not enough, he now make a song for Oba. When I saw that song that he made for him, I knew that something has happened.
Sorry, ma, it's not one song. Go. Otu call me,
God bless you.
Call me.
Àtìgbà yẹn ni mo ti mọ̀ wípé hands have changed. Nǹkan ti change níbẹ̀ yẹn. This is not normal anymore. Ẹ má bínú, ṣe ni mo ń dáná. I knew something was not right anymore. This cannot be ordinary. It's just a way gbogbo ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀ Ọba yẹn. It's a way to keep us, to make us keep quiet, because ariwo yẹn pọ̀ nígbà yẹn. It's a way to silence the public.
I'm working for PS. Ọjọ́ ìdájọ́ ó ń bọ̀. For those that are working for Wunmi Adebanjo, ọjọ́ ìdájọ́ ó ń bọ̀. Those that Yomi is working for, those that are financing Yomi, that are pushing Yomi to be coming out and be saying the wrong thing, ọjọ́ ìdájọ́ ó ń bọ̀. Ọjọ́ ìdájọ́ ó ń bọ̀. Kì í ṣe ìjọba ọ̀run o. Ìjọba ọ̀run kọ́ ló ń bọ̀ yìí o. Ìdájọ́ ayé ó ń bọ̀ lórí gbogbo yín pátápátá. God bless you all. Thank you.
Ọjọ́ ìdájọ́ ti dé tán, ṣe ti gbọ́. Kí lẹ fẹ́ sọ fọ́lọ́run? Ìwọ Yomi tó dẹ̀ ń yí tó dẹ̀ ń da bàbá láàmú, bàbá ní bàbá láàmú. Ó ń da brọ́dẹ̀ náà láàmú. Ó mú gbogbo kíní yẹn ó frame up ni. Wọ́n dẹ̀ kìlọ̀ fún Mr. Miwa Anjọ yẹn. Tẹ̀yàn púpọ̀ tó bá rántí. Tí Bukky Jesse ní ẹ má lọ síbẹ̀. And he went there. Ibẹ̀ ẹni wọ́n ti he wọ́n mú. Wọ́n ti rí ibi wọlé sí wọn lára. Tí ọ̀run náà ní ẹ lọ ṣe kíní yẹn. Tọ́dẹ̀ sọ pé ẹ ṣe fẹ́ kọ́ lọ ṣe ẹ̀sán tẹ fẹ́ kọ́ ṣe Mr. Miwa lórí platform yẹn. Pressure yẹn àwọn náà ní wọ́n succumb lọ ṣe àwọn afọyín lówó dẹ́bà lọ bá ibi tó ti set trap fún wọn nìyẹn. páńpẹ́ ayé ò ní mú wa o àní kó síbẹ̀ a lot of lessons la rí kọ́ nínú ẹ̀kọ́ yìí I'm sure àwọn kan á máa ti ṣèwé lórí kínní ó dàbí ìtàn bíbélì náà ni ìtàn báyà Quran ìtàn tó ṣẹlẹ̀ látàrí ìtàn yìí náà gbogbo orúkọ àwọn èèyàn wá reflect nínú kínní kò sẹ́ni àwọn tó jẹ́ ìmọ́lẹ̀ wọ́n kọ́ rí ìdánwò ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n làjá torí pé wọ́n dúró lótìtọ́ àti òdodo òtítọ́ àti òdodo ló ń gbórílẹ̀-èdè lékè ẹ̀yin ọlọ́pàá kò dẹ̀ sí ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ kan tí ò ní jìyà tẹ́ bá wá rùnkì tó dá láàánú lọ lọ́rùn tẹ́ bá yí padà fine but tẹ́ yí padà tẹ́ tún ṣe ìwà yín ẹ máa jẹgba tẹ́ bá ní okay we will just ask for forgiveness God forgive me ó ní ṣé a lè máa wà nínú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kó rẹ̀ fẹ́ máa pọ̀ sí you are still doing the same thing ìyà jẹ yín torí ẹ̀ ń baṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ Mohbad Ọlọ́run dá ní àwòrán rẹ̀ ni wòmí òjò gbólé ayé ó wá tún fi rọ́pò irọ́ àwọn kan ṣiṣẹ́ fún ẹ wọ́n gbọ́nà èbùrú wọ́n wá dàpọ̀ mọ́ wa wàá gbọ́ àdámágbá justice láìpẹ́ yìí ibi tá a láti fún mi sí yẹn tí mo ti yarí fárakùnrin ẹ pé èwo ló ṣí àdéyọ̀dé àkáyẹ̀rẹ́ ẹni kìíní kan ẹ regret pé wálé ayé mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún yín let someone else carry on.
I greet everyone. Come and go say chi. They might not like it. They might not like it and they might not want to hear it. But it is the reality. You cannot cry more than the belief. That is what I want to say. You cannot cry more than the belief. Because si ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ṣe fẹ́ dùn yàn tó máa dùn anybody tó wà báyìí. Ṣéjọ́ tí wọ́n jọ ń pín òkèlè kan jẹ ni ó máa rò àbíjọ́ tí wọ́n jọ ń fi ẹsẹ̀ rìn tán kiri àpótí àbíjọ́ tí wọ́n jọ gun òkèlè tó ń na páànù sí bàbá ẹ̀ àbíjọ́ tí wọ́n jọ ṣe gbogbo ẹjọ́ ká lọ ṣe lọ́ọ̀kì lẹ́kùn. How many moments lẹ́nu òdìbò àtẹ́rù ṣe? What is standard? You cannot cry on the
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's a serious issue. It's a serious, critical matter. Right now, it seems social media is divided. Everyone is seeking for whatever it is that they are seeking for. Some say, oh, we are seeking for justice. Some are seeking for, for, what am I going to call it now? They are seeking for patronage. Some are simply they have availed themselves for partnership. Some it is you will find a lot of characters. Everyone is like, we are seeking for justice for Mohbad. Well, I know it's a difficult, and I have observed and seen where everyone is standing on the journey towards justice or towards whatever. Now, Yomi Fabi believes that a neutral body, such as his NGO, Break the Silence Foundation, should be in charge of getting justice for Mohbad. And Mohbad's father should take the back seat. After all, you already went ahead to bury your son. If you wanted to fight this to finish at the beginning, you will never have buried your son. You will care less about anything. When you got to the police station, and they said, go to the other place to get the report that you requested for. And the ambulance say, hey, we can't. And it's not like there is no money. After all, they said one person had donated 2 million naira. At that spot, you guys will make effort. That's what he said. Like they would have made effort. In fact, it is at that point that it would have established that Cynthia could likely be behind what killed Mohbad. And if he could not do that publicly, probably he was not too sure, or he was afraid, or at that time he wasn't thinking well, he would not have buried his son, because burying his son will not get justice for his son. This is his own take on that. He said Mohbad's father did not go to the police station to report that he went there seeking for papers to put his son under the soil. But the man said, I went there to get papers to take my son to the morgue. So he said, well, if it was to take your son to the morgue, it was not to request for an investigation or anything. If you truly saw that amount of reddish substance on your son's bed, duvet, and all of that. If you truly did, then you cannot go home and just chill. No, not at all. That is his own take. That is his own thought on this matter. Now, there are some group of people, they say they are for justice for Mohbad also. Like what you heard from our guest. They say they are for justice for Mohbad, and they are also against anybody that thinks that the approach to getting justice is by speaking against or speaking to Mohbad's father in a tone or trying to correct Mohbad's father in a certain way. They said, no, we are rooting for him. This will not be allowed. We will not accept it. I won't lie to you. At the beginning, a lot of people had bullied Mohbad's father. They have said a lot of terrible things. Yes, he made mistakes. He said it. He said there are mistakes that he made, certain things that he shouldn't say that he said, and certain things that they clipped and they manipulated it. Well, the truth of the matter is this. There are mistakes that were made and mistakes that is still being made. If justice is going to be gotten and served, there are certain mistakes that should not come. Well, they say they have this group of critical thinkers, and they also have group of, they say they are the legal team. And I do not know if there is a break in transmission in their communication, or they have this issue of agreement or whatever. The thing is this, is Yomi Fabi in the right pathway? He said he tried in his own way, how he could. Of course, we all know that CCTV is, according to Yomi, sacrosanct. It is paramount. It is important. And we also heard that someone removed what we all have been hoping to find, hoping to see, or hoping that it will be tendered as evidence, or at least let us know who is lying and who is not lying. Till today, they said they jeopardized it. Yomi Fabi said they jeopardized it and mentioned some names, and those people are the ones that are against him. They said no. And Yomi Fabi's team are also saying, look, you guys are only hungry. You just want to fleece members of the public, donation without anything achievable. You guys are hungry because now I have presented the facts and I've brought light to justice for Mohbad, and people are no longer donating to your move or movement. So that's why you guys are hungry at me. Yeah, to an extent, it could be. It could be. One thing that is important, do not allow yourself to be unalived. If not, mistakes will be made. You might not even get justice. Drama here and there. So they talked of Arifa. I think you know the guy. Arifa, he has been on justice for Mohbad, and they said that he is allegedly now, or what are we going to say? Anyway, this lady is making it clear, and she's saying who she is. I mean, she's making clear. And if you look at some of the attributes or characteristics of this Arifa, from what I've observed, it seems it goes with where honey, milk, and oil flows. That is it. It goes where, because it doesn't appear like he has a visible, I don't know, like anything that brings in money. Although stories here and there, they go to different platforms, different DM to request for, we've heard stories all over the place. And that woman is making it clear, saying that Arifa had liars with Wumi, because as long as he gets anybody to give him money, he will. Now, about Obaguchi. This woman says, I am close, and I called and I made contact with who I need to make contact with, and it's a mystery. I don't want to delve too much into this because our main focus, and she's making it clear that ever since Cynthia realized that the DNA is going to be tissue-based, meaning it will not be conducted in Nigeria, it will be conducted outside of Nigeria, she became rattled up, and also realizing that there is not going to be any support. Which laboratory in the US are they going to bribe? For them to be able to do that, they must have someone inside, an internal person, someone in that they can deceive and say, hey, this thing must come positive, because there is a lot of money to be made. If this is done and you come with this result, man, woman, you'll be getting this X and Y amount of money. You'll be getting $20,000. You'll be getting $50,000, all from Mohbad's music revenue. And if this is difficult to achieve, what will become of Cynthia? Prison? And of course, that child. She said categorically that that child is not for Mohbad.